Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. Duelist Cup. You guys know I so love this event. As I mentioned in my last video, I will be showing you in the same sort of format the replays that I'm going through in Duelist Cup in this absolutely tragic event to deal with. Not easy, to be fair, when you're playing things like kashtira and ice barrier, and specifically ice barrier, you don't know what you're doing. I have only played kashtira so far. I have one loss. I finished last season, I believe, in silver, so I'm actually starting really low rank. So don't judge me, don't hate me. It is what it is. We have done, I believe, 4 duels, and like I said, 1 loss. We have 3 wins. We're going to get into them right now. So most of them are similar to the ranked duels in the sense that they are rage quits often, but there is a couple where there's a little bit back and forth, I think. Anyway, so I'm going first. I have full combo. As soon as you see unicorn, it's kind of full combo. Go ahead and do pot of prosperity to banish, and I'll show you what I'm banishing here, because it's not always obvious what to banish. Typically, I'll always get rid of Cheng-Ying, 1 Big Eye, 1 Dark Arm Dragon, Infinitrack Mountain Smasher, 1 Shangri-Ira because we run 3, and this thing, Infinitrack Goliath, most important part. If you can banish it, always do so. So this is mostly just Ash bait to see if they're going to stop me from adding to hand. They do not, which is fantastic. I'm going to grab, as you saw here, I had options. I grabbed Called by the Grave in case they have held the Ash to not use it on this. The reasoning is I saw Dimension Shifter and I really wanted to get it, but I knew Pot of Prosperity is about to go to my graveyard, so I can't use Dimension Shifter as soon as something's in the graveyard. So Called by the Grave was the next best thing, just in case Max C, just in case Ash Blossom, you know. I was like, I have full combo anyway, so there's no need to go too crazy about it. Moving on, we add Called by, activate Birth, using a kashtira Unicorn's effect to special summon Theosis. It's the standard kashtira play. Get Fenrir off into Shangri-Ira from here. I notice I didn't add anything to hand with Fenrir just yet. I'm going to do that afterwards because we're going to do the typical Big Bang to grab Fenrir, etc, etc. I also misplayed. I should have put him up here, the Shangri-Ira. Whatever. Rise Heart activate, special summon, use its effect to bag Big Bang. Shangri-Ira's effect now to start blocking pieces, and Big Bang's effect to take Fenrir off of Shangri-Ira and back onto the field. There we go. Making regular Rise Heart there, and now I believe I use Shangri. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use Fenrir's effect to have Telements Kashtira because I can do so and banish Theosis. Now I got banished. Theosis will, and now again we have the combo like I said. We can banish 3 cards off the top of their deck, face up this time. Get Big Bang back, doesn't matter too much. And this is where I was like, huh? Converging Will's Dragon, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this. I did not expect to see Monster Reborn at all. It's fine. We decide, okay, we're just gonna, we got a Rise Heart to have a Infinitrack Goliath, which is huge. And he's playing Synchrons of some sort. So, on we move. He's got his draw phase. I activate my effect. He uses Mystical Space Typhoon on Birth. Okay, that's fine. I have no idea. At this point in time, I'm like, Synchrons can go kind of hard. I'm a little concerned, but I figure Unicorn will just get another Birth next turn anyway, so it's fine. The way I'm choosing what to pick is like, obviously, Fenrir almost always to banish something off the field. Same thing for Rise Heart, but Unicorn, it's always a toss-up between Unicorn and Ogre, for me at least. Unicorn is good for their extra deck. If they have like a full extra deck, I'll get Unicorn, which is 90% of the time. There are a couple of times where you look at the extra deck and there's like 2 or 3 cards, and you're like, Ogre's probably better here, banish directly from the deck. So, we're going ahead. We have 4 on a Rise Heart now. I just go ahead and decide to use a Rise Heart's effect, banish that, and we start activating effects here. Shangri-Ira, a Rise Heart. This is a loop that will constantly keep happening. And, yeah, guy's over. He committed his normal summon. It was banished. GG's. On to duel number 2. If I haven't said it already, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So, Here we go, full cripple 6 going first. This is the kind of hand you get, and you remember why people call it brick tira. You saw almost every other duel I played, I managed to go full combo without too many issues. But this is, you really don't have much of a play here. The only thing I will say is that you can have a level 10 in your deck here, like Cheng Ying, for a hand like this, because you can theoretically get Scareclaw kashtira, or if you get to draw some other kashtira card, you can make things work. But Scareclaw kashtira plus Joyous Spring or Ash Blossom makes you a level 10. So that's something like as a backup plan, and I tried to go for that. You'll see. So he's playing Centurion, annoying. I use Max C. Figured, do you know what? Let's go ahead. He might be special summoning a lot. He uses, I'm not sure how Centurion works, but he actually doesn't commit any special summons. This might have been a mistake on my part. Infinite Impermanence on his Primera. If this card is normal or special summons, you can add one Centurion card from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon Centurion Primera. The thing that I was worried about, I thought maybe he's going to special summon more, but he didn't, because he obviously could have special summoned this out. This was a little bit, I don't know if he would have special summoned at all. He seemed competent enough to know to not play into the Max C. So he specifically chose to normal summon the Primera and all this stuff. So no effect for him, and end turn. So I'm like, okay, hoping for something good, and cross out Designator. Not ideal. I use Scareclaw kashtira. I'm thinking to myself, the only real play I have here is kashtira, Scareclaw kashtira with a Ash Blossom to go ahead and make this Sword Soul Supreme. The downside is, this is what happens. So Scareclaw kashtira activates there. I banish Rise Heart, stand up Centurion. He brings out Legatia. Legatia will let him draw a card and delete my Scareclaw kashtira. So what I could have done, now that I'm watching it back, what I could have done is, you know, just FF'd here, because at the end of the day, I could have also, I thought about Starslayer Typhon, but he didn't special summon from the extra deck. So, except now. So unfortunately, this is kind of where things get really screwed over for me. He gets his turn. I left everything. I left cross out designated hand like an idiot. I, you know, kept Ash Blossom just in case. It didn't matter. I could have normal summoned, or like, you know, set it face down just to try to defend some life points. It is what it is. So he gets Fallen of Albaz. Albaz into Red Eyes Dark Metal Dragon, and he now has game. And this is why, you know, sometimes kashtira bricks really hard. It's really fun to play, but you have to remember, there are duels, they're not impossible, where something like this happens. And there's not really much you can do about it. So, we're going to move into duel number 3. Duel number 3. So, duel number 3 here, he has selected going second, which is always a scary situation. And my hand is alright, as long as pressure, this is one of those hands where as long as you don't get Ash Blossomed, you're kind of full combo, you're fine. Pressure Planet Ratesoth is the one card combo, is one of the best one card combos. I luckily enough do not get Ash Blossomed. Unicorn activates, and he's like, nah. Unfortunately, I can't check their decks. Like, obviously in the event, you can't see what they're playing when you go in, and you could only play the replay, save the replay, or report. But I would have loved to see what decks these people are playing to understand why they just decided no. Anyway, duel number 4 and the last of the video. Let's go. So here we are, duel number 4. I'm going first. Dimension Shifter, Fenrir, Unicorn, Scareclaw, and Ratesoth is a massive hand. It's huge. We go ahead and use Dimension Shifter, Pleasure Planet Ratesoth. I grabbed kashtira, thinking to myself, the Telements kashtira, thinking to myself I can maybe get the thing off. He imperms, and this was where things got a little bit weird. He does imperm. So I kind of get stopped in my tracks a little bit. I use Scareclaw kashtira to banish Fenrir, thinking to myself, if I get Shangri-Era off in their standby phase, I can use Birth, or I can get Birth to hand. Birth will let me special summon Fenrir back. We're good. So this is the end board. Not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but we do get Unicorn back. Now he's playing some sort of, you know, illusion chimera type of thing. And I don't know why he, you know, he didn't try harder. Like, you'll see he'll play this. There's a polymerization, and then he adds edge imp chain, and that's it. Sets a card and then surrenders. I don't know why. I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, I'll take the 3 wins, as you well know. Well, that is the end of today's video for the Duelist Cup. You guys know I absolutely despise this event. It's so try-hard, so sweaty. But it is what it is. We got to try and get our gems somehow. I'll try to keep you guys updated on this series. If you're enjoying the Duelist Cup stuff, let me know. If you'd rather see the duels live, let me know. But otherwise, I hope you guys are having a great day. Like, subscribe, comment, you know, keep all that good stuff coming. The videos have been doing really well. I appreciate all of you for watching. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.